team like them still. When you know it's over, it's over. But Browns-Panthers is one that really jumped out the schedule. So Baker's first game as a Panther, he goes against his old team. The drama is just completely set. Jacoby Brissett there to do a job. Baker was really ugly early, and after a Kareem Hunt touchdown for the Browns, he gets it again. And God, he is a ferocious runner. You just want to get the hell out of his way. That is his second touchdown, 24 yards. Browns rolling, Baker struggling, all the negative and the critics were creeping in. Fourth quarter, though, 20-7, 3rd and 5. Baker, watch, and look, he's going to run it and give me the fastball. Boom! So they're back. He's back. He's obviously got a lot of emotion. He's trying to keep underneath the surface, but he just can't do it, especially now down 9. You need a big play, and you got one. Hey, Robbie Anderson, boom.
That has a nice arm on Baker.
It's a great arm. It's a great route. Robbie is the true, like, Adam Dunn, Ryan Howard home run hitter. Just swing out of your shoes. Now, Brown's still up 2. Guys, we got Christian McCaffrey. Let's go. And he looks like Christian McCaffrey. That's it. So they get the field goal line. They're past it. Are the Panthers, 15 more yards. Are the Panthers going to rob this one at home? The crowd's going nuts. That's Eddie Pinheiro. Bears fans will remember him. He's also known as Eddie Dinero. And he makes it. Browns are down. The Panthers take the lead. It's all coming through. Baker, nice, subtle little fist pump. But Jacoby Brissett said, screw all this. Whatever, I got a job to do. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to beat Baker. Believe it or not, that's Amari Cooper, wearing number 2 for the Browns in the year 2022. They get it close, but on a 4th and 1, they bring in the rookie that they took in the, what was it, the 4th round?
4th round.
Cade York. Oh, my God. He hit that one from New York, it felt like, and that is what they have, a New York and a new star with the Cleveland Browns. A story maybe they can get behind. Myles Garrett got a sack in there. He crushed Baker on one, but the Browns got the win thanks to a 58-yard no-doubter. And afterwards, Baker's like, you guys trying to make a big deal out of this. Come on, dude.
Everybody made this out to be the Super Bowl, but despite what everybody's going to make this, there's 16 more games. The Super Bowl is not till February, and this is the beginning of September. So, like I said, a lot of anticipation, but we're going to flush this, we're going to learn it, and we're going to be better from it.
To go from Cade York to that post-game analysis from Baker Mayfield. It's an emotional roller coaster that game was. One of many yesterday. Biggest takeaway, though, from the Browns' win over the Panthers.
Did he say you guys tried to make this out to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you guys, yeah.
Baker.
Yeah. And he reminded us that the Super Bowl is indeed in February, and we are in early September.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Baker, you sold T-shirts, dude. Like, you were selling and pushing T-shirts with a dog chain and a dog collar and you getting off the leash. We didn't make anything. What are you talking about? That aside, like, you were selling T-shirts. He played great in the second half. He gave us the moment. Like, it really ugly early, and then he's doing the running touchdown. He makes the hero play to Robbie. He had it all going on. And he did his job in the second half. Let that be the takeaway here. I know Baker lost and everything, but he was the part for Carolina. He looked like a young star quarterback. But the Browns said, sorry, too bad. Jacoby Brissett's a good quarterback in his time, and we got a really good kicker, and we're not here for your theatrics. I'm going to talk about this later. The Cleveland Browns players have nothing to do with any of the negativity we spent the offseason talking about, and I was impressed and proud of Jacoby Brissett by being like, look, I'm a pro. I don't care about Baker. I don't care about Deshaun Watson. I care about myself, and I'm going to win, and he did. Baker played really well in the second half. The Browns were the better team, deserved it.
Look, Kyle, you're hitting at something that it's a looming piece of this. That, like, the Browns, there's 52 other Browns besides Deshaun Watson. So on our show, we're dancing around how to handle the Watson thing because we're not sure if he's going to be there. If he is there, how do you handle it? Myles Garrett's a really good player, and Nick Chubb is a great player. And guess what? They've got a really good defensive backfield, and Denzel Ward is one of the best in the game, and Greg Newsome's one of the best young ones. Like, I'm going to talk about the Browns in a positive light. I'm sorry, national media. Like, this does not immediately reflect how I feel on the Deshaun Watson case. For me to say that the Browns have 52 other players on the field, Stefanski as a former coach of the year, and they're going to be a good team this season. Brissett just, if he doesn't mess up and can do enough, they have enough good players on this team that they're going to be relevant. And kudos to the Browns to go in there in a game that everyone in the world was rooting for the Panthers. And the Browns players say, you know what? We're the better team. Let's go push them around. Let's go win a game here. I won't apologize for saying the Browns. Guess what? There's other players than Deshaun Watson.
Exactly. You guys talked about Jacoby Brissett, a guy that's been on multiple teams and is considered a leader. He stepped right into that role, drive them down to get into field goal range to win the game. And what's most impressive for me, the Browns running backs. You talk about these guys got it done all over.
Best tandem in the
Chubb
league.
and Kareem Hunt, best tandem in the league.
have to be.
And they're running left, they're running right. Chubb with a long run down the left sideline. Hey, you know what? Then just hand it off to Kareem Hunt. I'll take it down the right sideline, but I'll just do you one better, and I'll take it in for a touchdown. These guys were so impressive. When we talked about, obviously we knew Deshaun Watson wasn't going to be out there for the Cleveland Browns, and we've already spent too much time talking about him.
Yeah.
This team they're ready to do something. They have a lot of good players, like you said, and they got it done on the offensive side of the ball enough to win the game. And Myles Garrett, back-to-back sacks. He talked about the Baker Mayfield, them getting back, the relationship, all of that other nonsense, said it wasn't a big deal. After the game, they asked him about some of Baker's antics. He said, Myles, he acknowledged some of Baker Mayfield's stuff in the week leading up had us a bit off the leash. Was what he said. Off the leash.
That term?
In reference to those T-shirts that Kyle started off with. So the Browns, they were ready to go. They heard what Baker was saying, and they walked away with the win.
They have some good players. Put Cade York on that list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kate, the Browns tweeted yesterday, and when the kick was up and good, first it was just like a bunch of jibber-jabber, lowercase letters. And then the next tweet was all caps. That's why you draft a kicker. Because there could have been some shade thrown when the Browns went in the 4th round to get this guy out of LSU. But this is why. We talk about the Ravens and Justin Tucker and how they can manage offensive drives knowing that Justin Tucker can do some really crazy things from really wild parts of the field. And now we have Cade York. Myles Garrett said, he is a hell of a kicker. He is going to be special. And then everyone, it felt like they just launched off that sideline to give this young man a hug. 21 and a half years old. Cade York.
So young.
So young. Just won that game for the Browns.